Mr. Burton, you are suing the defendant, Ms. Donnell, for $5,000 for the cost of an engagement ring and pain and suffering. You claim that the relationship went south after you found some text messages from the defendant's ex, and tensions grew. You also claim that the defendant and her family came to your home, attacked you, and left you physically injured and humiliated. Ms. Donnell, you claim that you never kept the ring and believe it was fake anyway. You claim that you carried the relationship financially, and it was the plaintiff who ended things by tossing the ring aside. You also claim that it was the plaintiff who turned violent, not you. And so you owe the plaintiff nothing, but you do believe he owes you for emotional distress, among other things, which is why you're countersuing.
That's correct.
All right. Mr. Burton, how'd you meet the plaintiff?
I met her through a mutual friend on a getaway to an Airbnb and just had a really good time.
And you two reconnected later?
So we reconnected a year later at this mutual friend's home. She looked beautiful again as when I first seen her, and we exchanged numbers at that particular time. From that point, we went on a date and continued on.
Long distance or?
It was, I lived in a suburban area. She lived in the city.
Okay.
So eventually, she ended up moving into my home.
How long were you dating before getting engaged?
So I would say about a month.
All right. Ms. Donnell, you, in your answer, said that you saw red flags early on.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Just not taking accountability for things that he was doing. Everything just started falling apart. He was drinking, and I'm telling him how I feel and what he does to make me feel certain ways, and he would come back with how I made him feel last week.
And you had trust issues, Mr. Burton?
Yes.
Okay.
She lost my trust once I started putting things together. Ms. Donnell had got hurt on the job. She was off of work for a long period of time, and she is addicted to marijuana. She smokes every day, all day. I was wondering where her income was to support her habit. Well, I thought to myself to go and venture into her phone, and I seen text messages from her exes. She was getting money from them. They were sending it through Cash App. When I addressed her about these things, she said she was getting that money for her daughter, and they're grown. So it was a lie right off the bat. I gave her a chance to try to fix the situation by calling them in front of me. She did that, but then she let the person know that I was on the phone.
Was this the moment where you called off the engagement?
It was not.
Before we get to the calling off of the engagement, let's look at the joy and happiness around the engagement.
Oh, boy.
Was that a movie theater?
Yes, so this was the opening for Black Panther, Wakanda.
Okay, so this was after you watched the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
before the movie.
Oh, before the
we watched
movie.
the movie. So
How were you able to watch the movie after being engaged?
I wasn't. I didn't watch it. I was
This
thinking.
was a very happy moment for both of you.
This was a happy moment, but in that moment, I'm thinking, like, this is happening kind of fast. I'm not in love.
So why say yes?
My daughter had just left for college, and I was in the empty nest syndrome. So I'm like, I asked God to send me somebody, and he came, but God didn't send him.
How do we go from that special moment to being here today?
I got hurt on the job. Once I lost my job, it was like he changed.
that's not true.
But I still had income coming in. I was he's taking care of all his bills, his financial bills for his house, lights, water, and gas. But anything else, I was paying for. He travels for work, and he gets reimbursed after his travel. I have to give him $500 here so you can pay for your hotel, gas money.
But he was getting it back.
No, he never paid me for nothing back.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that this is what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm supposed to be being married to him.
Right.
I've never had to take care of no man.
Okay.
The shoes he got on, I bought.
She sure did. She was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
So tell me about the moment you actually called off the engagement.
He never called it off. I gave him the ring back.
Well, you said he did.
No, he didn't call it off.
I called off the engagement on the 19th. She had another rage where I called the police out and I wanted her gone.
What happened with the ring in that moment?
She took the ring with her. She never,
You never saw the ring?
never saw the ring.
Okay, ma'am, you have a different story.
In Minnesota, he has the recording. I gave him back the ring.